Hello, I'm David Jackson, and this is the morning of day 1 of Digital ID. Start in the car and go into the shops. Dave finds his keys and goes out to his Picanto car. He presses a button on his key ring, but the car door lock does not open. He uses a key to open the door and sits in the car. There are no lights on the dashboard. He puts a key into the ignition switch, and none of the lights come on. His wife, Lucy, gets in the car beside him. She looks straight forward and says, "It will not start. I told you this would happen. You used to say I was nuts, but you're the one who is nuts now." Lucy, I've been a conspiracy theorist for years. Following day we dined programs. It looks as if she could be right all along. We will see. Which I will list her predictions as we go. We climb out of the car and decide to walk down to shops, which is about half a mile away. As we walked along the footpath, there was a lot of cars, unusually parked too. Neighbors were talking in the street as they were typing on their phones. We would find out later that more people had and would sign up for the digital ID. Because accessing their mobile phone was more important than long-term consequences of digital ID. As we get close to local shop, there are few cars traveling along the main road. I look across the road and see a small group of people stood near the shop door. There is a large, stern-looking man wearing glasses and watching the crowd. As we get closer to him, we will see he is wearing smart glasses. How do we know? Because of the blue lens. The following information was taken from Al. The colors most associated with digital are red, green, and blue, RGB, which form the basis of the additive color model used for digital displays. However, in its time, electrical appliance and installations have been red has been live wire, blue neutral, green earth wire. The question and significance of these colors may be uncovered in our journey. The road starts to get busy. We look to the right and there is a pelican crossing just in front of us. There are 2 people crossing the road. The sound of the bleeping and the green man flashing is easy to hear and see. As we walk up to the crossing, there is a red man showing, "Don't walk." But as I go to press the button, the power goes off at the crossing. It must be a power cut. 3 more people join us. They are very quiet. Lucy and I cross the road, but the other 3 people stay behind, waiting on the pulp path. When we have walked about 10 yards away from the crossing, we hear the green man bleating, saying it is okay to cross. We look behind and now the 3 people walking across the road. The power had come on very quickly. There were people walking in and out of the shop. An alarm bleeped and a green light next to the door flashed as they did so. The strange man with glasses looked at us suspiciously. There were the green, red, and blue lights in his glasses. We walked towards the automatic door, and it would not open. We stood back as someone walked past us. A green light came on, the door opened, and they entered, and then it closed. I walked forward towards the door, and it still would not open. A man from the small crowd there was shouting, "It's the same for us, maid. Most people can get into the shop, but he will not allow us in." Lucy looked at me, and I looked at Lucy. We smiled and walked off to a small wall close to the shop and sat down. The next video will be about sneaking into the shops and talking to the crowd in the streets.